Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I got a 2017 Ford Transit Connect. That's one of the smaller vans, the delivery vans. Anyway, I just changed the oil on it, and I figured let me show you this real quick. How do you reset the oil minder? You know, the thing that tells you, hey, you got an oil change due? Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we turn the key on. Oil change required. See that? All right, so how do you actually reset that on these? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Turn the key off. Key is in the off position. So now, the gas pedal and the brake pedal down there, if I can even film it, let's see. What you're going to do is you're going to put them both to the floor. Car's obviously off. So brake pedal, gas pedal to the floor. Now, you're going to cycle the key to the run position. And it's supposed to come up saying that the reset procedure has started. But it didn't. Pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you keep holding the brake pedal and the gas pedal down. Okay, reset complete. So now, you can turn the key off, let go of the pedals, like such, and now when we restart it, it should have reset. This thing also has a tire pressure light on. I'll explain that in a second. Oil change required. It should have cleared itself. Actually, interesting. Okay, why did it not clear itself? I'm just going to cycle the key, the button here. No, not that. Hold on. Let's see. Information. Let's try information. 2 messages active. Low tire and oil change required. Very interesting. I don't know why that is. Let me try. Maybe I'm supposed to open and close the door. It's possible. Well, let's try it again. So, brake pedal, gas pedal, key, oil change required, low tire pressure. Now, I did repair a tire, and I did service oil reset in progress. Okay, so let's wait. I guess this takes about 10 or 15 seconds, something like that. I didn't count. But usually I've never had this problem. Okay, reset complete. All right, let me try it this way. Let me let go here. Yep, okay, now 1 message active. Okay, I did it incorrectly. I can never remember from one vehicle to the next. All right, so 1 message is active. What is that 1 message? Low tire. All right, low pressure. It had a nail in one tire. I fixed it. The tire pressure was low. It should reset itself once you go down the road and it realizes, hey, everything's moving and the tire pressure is where it's supposed to be. So let's go down the road and see if this actually does reset on its own. All right, I'm actually going to put my seatbelt on. Hang on. You should have heard the click there. All right, let's go down the street. And there's really no reason for you to go down the street with me. I shouldn't be filming while I'm driving anyway, so especially on a public road. So let me just shut the camera off while I go down the street. All right, well, the low tire light went out. However, it changed to a tire pressure sensor fault. So, unfortunately, that's something we're not going to handle. We don't do tire work other than, you know, did the tire need a plug? Yeah, I plugged the tire. You know, put air in it, stuff like that. But we don't do actual tire work. We don't have any tire machines or anything like that. So, got to find out if the customer wants us to take care of it. It's a very good customer of ours. So, if the customer wants us to take care of it, we actually deal with a tire shop down the street. We'll take it over to the tire shop and let them handle it. We'll do that for the customer. Because like I said, very good customer. So, but unfortunately, that's pretty much going to end this. Basically, the video was just going to be a quick thing about resetting the oil life monitor. So, you got to see how to do that. So, all right, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.